How you going, RPG fans? Happy New Year! And for the first video of 2012, I'm going to show you all the last pickups that I got in 2011. First up, this was a game given to me in a trade from my good friend Mario and Sonic, and he gave me Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Thank you so much. I haven't had time to play it, but I will devote some time to it soon. But very cool to have this. Next up, this was a game that was shouted to me from Sammy Chi, and she found it in a bargain bin at EB Games, and that is Soul Nomad and the World Eaters from Nipponichi. And I've wanted to play this for a very long time, but I wanted it to come down in price. So it was very cool to actually get this for free. So thank you very much, Sammy Chi. And I can't wait to play this because I've heard it's dark, but it's also got that Nipponichi quirk to it. I've heard that you can sell your souls to the devil and he raises your level from 1,000-fold, which is very interesting, but you get a bad ending from what I've heard. So definitely can't wait to sink some time into this. Next up is not a game, but a movie of a game, a movie based on one of the greatest RPGs ever made, and that is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the complete version. And of course, this is on Blu-ray, and it comes with a lot of bonus content and a lot of deleted alternative scenes. And I cannot wait to sit down and watch this. This is the third version of Advent Children I own. I have the original DVD release here in Australia. I've got the special edition, and this is the last one that I probably will get, and I won't really go into collecting any more Advent Children stuff because I've always wanted this to see the extra scenes, so I'm very content with just having this to round off my Advent Children collection. Next up, this is a game that I got in a trade from one of my really good friends in America, and that is a special edition copy of Fate Extra. Beautiful special edition, comes with a beautiful art book and soundtrack in one. Absolutely gorgeous. The game is very cool, very dark and brooding. I kind of like how they've presented the game. I kind of got a deja vu Persona 4 feeling when I played this game, but I think it's a lot more darker, and I can't wait to sit down when I'm in the mood to play some more of this. Next up is the game that I've devoted most of my time to, and that is Legend of Heroes: A Tear of Vermilion. Now, this is going to be a bit confusing, but this game is actually Legend of Heroes 4. When it was brought over in English, it was just called Legend of Heroes: Tear of Vermilion. And then when they brought out the other Legend of Heroes games by Bandai, they called it Legend of Heroes 2 and 3, which in fact, they brought over Legend of Heroes 4, 3, and 5, which has caused a lot of confusion. Now, I know a lot of reviewers absolutely bash this really bad, but it's not as bad as they make it out to seem, but it does have a lot of errors. Like, there's a lot of spelling and grammar errors, and the presentation's very simplistic, but it is a first-year PSP game. All I can say is if you're a fan of old-school RPGs, you'll probably definitely want to give this a try. If you're a fan of the newest school RPGs where you like them to be very heavily and vividly presented, you might want to shy away from this, but it is basically a Falcom game, and even though they didn't make it, they did license the characters and the story out to Bandai. But this is the only English version of Tear of Vermilion, and I still want to be. I'm on a major kick to play as many Falcom license or made game as possible, so I'm definitely going to beat this, hopefully within the next few weeks. Next up, I've got two lots of games from two different series. One that's been with me since my childhood, and the other one is a series that a lot of people love, but I have never had the time to devote to any of the games. And the first series is the Tales series, and the first game I got was Tales of Phantasia. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have not enjoyed my time playing this. I did play the Super Nintendo version years and years ago, and I think I had a lot more fun playing that version, but I feel every hour I play of this is a chore. It doesn't feel like I want to play it, but more like I had to play it. And I don't know why I had to play it, but I don't know. The story and the characters are all right, but I just do not like the battle system, and the voice acting is very terrible. I know it's a GBA game, but there's a reason why they shouldn't have voice acting in a GBA game. I mean, it was all right in games like Metroid Fusion, but nah, I don't know. I'll try and beat this whenever I feel like it. Next up, I got a copy of Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. It's still shrink wrapped, so I can't wait to peel it off and give it a go. And lastly, for the Tales games I found, this is the number one Tales game I really want to play, and I've been telling you guys for a very long time that I wanted this. This is the last game that I needed to finish off my Xbox 360 collection, and that is Tales of Vesperia. So happy that I found this. When I saw it, I literally dived for it, freaking out the shopkeeper. And I'm so happy I finally got it and it's in my collection. Sad news is I need to now buy a 360, but I will definitely buy one just to play this. Lastly, the last series of games that I got games for is very controversial because a lot of people don't like to call these games action RPGs. They just like to call them adventure action games. And I come from a time where we referred to this series as an action RPG series, and a lot of people from that period still do it. I really don't want to have any arguments about this, guys, but that series is the Legend of Zelda series, and I got 3 games. And the first game is Zelda: The Spirit Tracks, and this was given to me by my older brother. This was his copy, and he gave it to me. And thank him very much for this. I won't know when I'll get around to playing this because I still need to beat Phantom Hourglass. But when I beat the Phantom Hourglass, I'll give this a shot. Next game was shouted to me by Sammy Chi, and I got to say this is one of the biggest presents that I've ever gotten in my life. I've wanted a box copy of this for a very long time, and this is still my favorite Zelda game and a favorite to a lot of other people. And of course, that is an original box copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. When I saw this at my local game traders, I knew I had to have it, but I had no money left. So she came to the rescue and bought it for me. So thank you so much, Sammy. This is one of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten. And speaking of presents that Sammy Chi got me, this is her Christmas present. And she knew that I've wanted to play this ever since it got released. And all my friends knew that I desperately wanted to play this. And I can't wait to get home and sink my teeth into it. And of course, that is Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm not really fussed about getting the collector's edition or just getting a normal edition. I just want to play the game. And this was the version, of course, that come with the orchestral CD, and I cannot wait to get home and play this. This is one of my most anticipated games of 2011 for the Wii, next to Xenoblade, which of course I also need to delve some hours into that as well. But this is the best Christmas present anyone could ever give me, so thank you so much, Sammy Chi. So that's it, guys. Look forward to some more videos during the week. I'll be probably doing some more dissection of the RPG videos I haven't done in a long time. Talk about some various RPG news and some other surprises. So till then, catch me next time.